Hey,
Hello.
we're live.
Yes, we are live. Hello, everybody out there in
La La
internet
Land.
internet land. Yeah, we missed last week, but we're back. So
Yay!
lucky you.
Yay! Lucky them.
And we're a man down, but he'll be joining us shortly, from what I understand, anyway. So let's get this started then. Hold on, I forgot how to do
Uh-oh.
this. I'm kidding. It's just been a while.
He's like, wait, what does this button do again? Click.
And phone's factory reset.
Uh, deletes everything you have in your phone and everything.
Exactly.
Broadcasts any dirty pictures that you have on your phone on your all your media, social
Even
media
ones
web
that I've never
pages.
taken, it just makes them up for me.
Just makes them up, dude. The wonders of Photoshop and shit.
And
Like they
Skynet.
got you fucking Kim Kardashian and shit like that, and then Kanye's taking a piece of it, and you know what I mean.
Oh yeah,
Then they show you fucking that one crazy humpback creature from that one movie that nobody remembers.
that's the one.
Yep, the one and only.
All right, the intro going, and then we'll get the entrance music. Which I gotta talk to those guys soon. And yeah, you're killing
T-
me.
Tell her bring her ass out there and do it herself, whatever she told you to do.
Come here. I've already started everything.
Yeah, you're busy. She's got to come out and do something. So saith the man coming from the not television, computer. Don't look behind the curtain.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Right? Can that even be a typo on there?
I don't think so.
IMDb?
That's gonna be like talked about here shortly. That's okay.
You can probably get him on the show right now if you wanted.
I'll set something up for next time, maybe. All right, here we go. We're going live.
What's all
Hello,
that about?
everybody. What's that?
What's all that about?
I'll explain in a minute. Hello, everybody. We have returned after a.
We never left. We've been here the whole time, just waiting, pitifully. And then we waited so long that we forgot about last week. So we continued to wait until another week came by.
Yeah, kind of gave us
Now we're
blue
here.
balls, so here we are.
Yeah.
So welcome
Oh,
back. Well, let's
locked in a closet, yo.
yeah, locked in the closet. So,
Hmm.
who are you, sir?
I am the unknown, the one who waits in the shadows, masturbating with sandpaper and broken glass. I am Hoss.
All right. Well,
Food
that's quite the picture, sir. Thank you for that.
for thought. Food for thought.
No, no
You know,
food.
when you feel somebody watching you, you have that creepy feeling that no matter what, even though you know there's no way there's anyone there with you, there's somebody there watching you.
You're the one in the peephole.
I'm the one in the people, or looking up from the drain.
Looking up from the train. Good lord.
Yeah. You look down into your bathroom drain, while you're rinsing something, and then you just see this eye blink and then disappear real quick.
Nice.
Hmm.
Well, and I am, of course, Verge. And
Purge.
Verge. But we
Purge.
we seem to be missing a voice.
I know. We can
Yeah,
pretend he's here until he gets here.
I hate the world, blah, blah, blah.
Rah rah. I drink whiskey and suck crack and live in a dirty shack
I'm a fucking vagrant.
that has 4 teeth. Likes
14.
getting dirty and sleeping in motherfuckers' bed. Even though I know it doesn't belong to them, but I'm gonna get them infected with body lice anyway.
I shit the bed, literally.
Literally, like you have no idea. Mudslide in the bed. It's weird.
In case you didn't pick up on that, that's Rambo.
Yeah, the man with the mouth.
It's like he never left.
I know, huh?
Now, he will be joining us shortly, I think, I hope.
He
If
should
not,
be.
he still got us, so...
Yeah. Take comfort in that.
Yeah, I'm eating my own hair. Ugh. So what have you been up to, man?
Chilling, killing, and thrilling.
Nice.
Hey, speak of the devil and he shall arise.
Speak of the vagrant.
Yeah. We said
Welcome,
speaking
sir.
of the vagrant.
Alrighty, so hopefully I'm here.
You are.
Are you here?
Okay, good. Have we already begun?
Yes, we are started. We just started, though, so you're good. It's
As a matter
okay.
of
We,
fact,
Twice.
hold up. He came in right in time because we were just introducing ourselves.
yeah, we we kind of introduced you two. We did an
Yep.
impression of sorts.
Alright, well, I'm the wild vagrant Rambo.
Hey!
Hey, it worked.
That's kind of what we described you as.
Yeah.
And for those of you who can see, I just walked in the door.
Nice.
I have not taken anything off yet, still wearing the jacket. But it gets better.
Oh, good. I like when it gets better.
Still wearing my leather pants.
Hey.
Assless chaps, Joe.
All
There's a
chaps are
whistle
assless.
in the other room.
Yeah, all chaps are assless. You know what? They're also crotchlets.
Shut up in there.
Oh, then she's gonna love what's coming up here in a minute.
Oh, good.
Tell her, mind your business.
If you're gonna talk, then come in here.
Alrighty, so now I'll take the boots off.
Wait, did you take the pants off first and then the boots?
They're chaps. They go over your pants, dipshit.
Rambo, I think we're losing you.
Hey, you're losing something. Because it is hot as balls in here. Ah, crap. 1 second.
Well, while we're waiting for him, what have you been up to, Dustin?
Working and shit. Working
No,
and
interesting
shit.
stories.
Kind of. I still can't hear you.
I've had a couple idiot customers. That's always fun.
Alrighty, so I'm back.
Welcome back.
I managed to
goes the belt.
save an old lady from breathing black mold.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah,
You've done your good deed for the
hopefully.
year.
I walked in to do a washer, right? And fucking I pulled the washer out behind the walls, all kinds of water damage at the beginning stages of black mold on the outside of the wall.
Here are the pants.
And then you could tell it was like years of corrosion. And the lady, she was like 82
Socks.
years old, you know, fucking maybe 90 pounds, 5 foot nothing.
Oh, yeah. Here are the boxers. There goes the t-shirt.
Oh god.
He is
Alright,
getting...
now I'm ready to do a show.
Alright.
No, I'm going to leave the shirt on.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Nasty fucker.
much better. Much better.
That's probably how he does all his shows. Even when JW was in there, Rambo was probably only in a fucking wife beater.
Probably.
Who knows? But I did forget to get a drink as well.
Oh god, no!
Alright, let's podcast.
Alright, let's do it. So.
Oh yeah, I'm officially legal.
I saw.
I have a license for medical marijuana now.
I was going to say happy 18th birthday.
Yay, yeah, it's like my 18th birthday all over again.
That's right. Florida's voting on recreational again. Well,
Yeah, we're
actually,
trying to
Florida's
push
voting.
it to go.
Florida's voting on recreational for the first time. The last one was still medicinal.
Oh, really?
Yep, and only variant versions of Charlotte's Web too. But this is going to be they're voting for full-on recreational now, which is I think will pass because I think, and this is what I said in the first place. I'm glad the last one did not pass because what that means is the people that are for it are going to get off their asses and actually vote this time.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to become recreational in our state.
Good luck.
Hopefully it won't be too much longer.
It's too bad that that still doesn't count for like jobs and shit, though.
For most of them it does, it just depends on the job.
I know, like my job, it wouldn't matter.
See, as long as it's brought to their attention beforehand, you show them the paperwork, and you show them, because, you know, I got a dosage.
So you're laminating it and putting it in your pocket, right?
Yeah, I've got it. I carry it.
You're going to
With
wear
me.
it on around your neck on a lanyard.
Like,
Yes.
fucking Flavor Flav's clock.
Huh. Dude, first I need to get it dipped in like platinum or gold, then put it on a chain.
But then you can't see it. You got to laminate
No, it'll
it.
be lifted though. It'll have the lifted lettering.
No. You got to get a diamond encrusted lanyard. The lanyard itself can be made of gold or platinum.
There you go.
Because
I don't
then
know.
you can accessorize it with different lanyards for different outfits.
True that.
See?
Get a blank clock face. Just put it in the back.
Huh.
Except make it digital clock to really screw with people.
Right.
But see, then you gotta get the gold teeth and the fucking Viking hat and.
Well, I knocked a few gold teeth out of somebody the other night. I'll give you those.
Yeah, mine. Yeah, you told me about
It
that.
shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yeah, they're on the ground.
I'll make my own grill out of other people's teeth.
That's how you do it.
While I'm at it, why not just make the lanyard out of cut off human ears?
Well, and this guy's, it wasn't a grill. It was gold implanted teeth.
Oh shit. Now
Yeah, we broke those at the gum line.
Now explain to us what he did to deserve that.
Me and a bunch of biker friends of mine, we were at a pool hall. I know, cliche, right? And we walk out to get this girl's bike, the only girl that we ride with. We went out to get her bike. The rest of us park out back in a line. Why she decides to park on the fucking sidewalk right outside was beyond me. We walk out to this guy pissing on her bike.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, that deserves an ass beating.
So we accosted him. 6 of his buddies came to his aid. Then the other 8 of us came out of the club.
Oh my god.
You do not piss off a group of bikers. Trust me.
No. Probably not a good idea.
We crazy. The reason I was actually late today is I was up in Daytona. Leaving Daytona, there was a little bit of fog. By the time I got back, dude, I could barely see 50 yards in front of me.
Shit.
And everybody had their fog lights on. Guys, when it's foggy, don't turn your high beams on.
No, that's kind of the first rule of driving in the fog.
It creates
Yeah.
a wall of light that no one can see through. Thank God I had my new high-def glasses on because Jesus fucking Christ.
So you did end up taking the bike then, because you weren't sure if you were going to be able to.
Yeah, I said fuck it. And then we got bike week coming up in a week, so I'll be going back.
Nice.
If I can actually get a few friends to ride with me, I'm taking the show up there, and we're just going to do it on Monday.
There you go.
So did you guys have anything planned for today?
Not particularly.
Not exactly.
Oh, and you guys aren't together, are you?
No, why?
No.
I was going to say we should play a game from my last loot crate.
Oh, the super fight.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I can draw for Jared. Or whatever the fuck your name is.
whoever,
Dude, it's like
whoever the
it's like
fuck
80
you are.
it's like 85 fucking degrees in here.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cooler outside.
Yeah, it's oh, it's
chilly
nice and cool
here.
right now.
Yeah.
It is, other than the fog, it is perfect riding temperature outside.
And yeah, quit. Fucking dog trying to eat herself.
Hello. You just wish you could.
No, not really.
That was a self-blowjob joke.
Yes, it was.
You know if you could reach, you wouldn't leave the house.
Right. Like, I'm not going into work today.
Yeah, I may not be going into work anymore. I haven't decided. All depends on when that tax return comes in.
Nice. So it's been pushed to that point, huh?
2 days ago, one of the people I was working with decided for 45 minutes she just wasn't going to do anything and let me do all the fucking work. So about 20 minutes in, I go to one of my managers and I'm like, look, I'm just going to go home because she's not doing anything. She's standing there. You got one guy cleaning. We don't have a whole lot of tickets coming in, but one person can easily handle this. So I'm going to go. He's like, no, let me go see. Let me go talk to her. So he goes up and then he watches her not do anything for about 15, 20 minutes. Then he turns around and walks away.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Good management skills.
Well, it gets better because I found out a little bit more about this guy after this whole thing happened. Apparently, on a pseudo-regular basis, he shows up to work reeking of tequila.
Oh, nice.
And this manager has also been sleeping with his employees.
Oh.
Hey, this sounds like a made-for-TV soap opera.
Yeah,
including this woman. So, of course, he's not going to yell at her.
Oh, no, of course not.
So I went on a wild ride just trying to calm down, could not fucking calm down, came home. You jackasses could not play video games with me.
Yeah, well, it happens from time to time.
So I killed a bunch of shit myself. Then yesterday, I'm supposed to be training some guy. Now, once again, I've said before, I'm the only person in the entire restaurant that the company will allow to train on that station. That's company rules. If there's not a trainer, that trainee is supposed to be sent home immediately. Not to mention I get a pay bump and a free meal for training somebody.
There you go. That's worth it to me.
So I show up and the training manager says, yeah, because you also, when you're training, you have to have a manager clock you in because of the pay bump. They don't want you just clocking in as a trainer and getting the extra money all the time.
Right.
So I go to clock in and I go up to the manager, the guy in charge of all training in the restaurant. The kitchen. He's the one who decides who's getting trained and who is training whom. So I go in there. I'm like, hey, let me clock in. I already did a pre-shift with the trainee, and we're ready to go. So clock us in so we can get going. He goes, yeah, I'm going to have this guy train him today. I said, well, he's not a trainer, so he can't train him. Well, I think having a different style of training will really help the trainee. And I'm like, I'm the best fucking person you got on this line. He is doing phenomenally well. He's doing better than some of the people that have been working on this line for a few months under my direction. So there's no reason to change it. I understand how he learns. We discussed this my first pre-shift. We discussed the best way for him to learn, and it's been working out really well. Clock me in. He's like, no, we're going to have this guy do it. And I said, stay here. So I go and I get my assistant general manager. And I'm like, so I am scheduled, look at the schedule, to train this guy, right? Yeah, it says Rambo training this guy. Yeah? Okay, good. He's telling me I'm not going to train him, that he's going to have this guy who doesn't know the station very well. He's going to be training him today. And the AGM goes, well, a different perspective might help. And I looked at both of them and I said, he doesn't know what he's doing. I am the only person in this restaurant that knows every spec. And the training manager and the AGM look at me like, stop blowing smoke. And I looked at the training manager and I said, how do you plate this? And he tells me, and I said, you are wrong. How do you plate this? tells me that is incorrect. And they're like, don't fucking play these stupid games, you know, we could write you up for this. And I said, please don't make me get the book, just take my word for it. Go get the book, go fucking get the book. You'll see that we're right, you're wrong, and that'll be the end of it. So I go, I get the book, I bring the book back, I open it up to the exact page, and go, I was right. You were wrong. Then I reminded them that part of my job as the trainer on this station is to update that book every time corporate changes something.
Nice.
Guess who knows every spec in the fucking kitchen?
I
then-
can imagine.
Then they say, well, you know, it still might help, and, you know, this, that, and the next. I said, that's great. Well, then here's how it's going to go down. I'm going to go home. You guys are going to pay me for the day. You're not going to write me up. And you get to have fun tonight when, by the way, this is the busiest day of the week because we have a huge fucking event going on right next door. And when everybody's coming out, they're going to want to fucking eat. So you have fun with that. And I walk away and I start getting dressed to leave again. This time it's the general manager, the assistant general manager, and the executive chef cornering me. And they're, you know, you can't do this. You know, we will have to fire you if you walk off acting like this. And I said, you are actively trying to steal from me. No, we're not. We would never do anything like that. I said, by not allowing me to train, you are not allowing me to get the extra money that I am due for training, and you are taking my free meal away from me. Last I checked, taking something from me is called theft.
Yeah, that's the dictionary definition, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty much.
And I'm like, when I leave, I'm also taking the number for corporate, and I'm going to let them know why I'm leaving. And everything else that's going on in this kitchen. They're like, what are you talking about? Everything's running fine. And I said, go over to Chef and just take a whiff. He smells like tequila. No one can say he doesn't, and you aren't going to say a word to him. You guys have been standing next to him. You don't care because you need a body there.
Sounds like a hell of a management staff.
Nobody gives a shit. The upper management has blinders on. They keep their eyes closed when they walk through the kitchen because they don't want to address the fucking issue. They don't want to address the fact that we hire criminals and ex-criminals and we pay the minimum wage and expect them to do better. So they go about things as if everything is fucking hunky-dory. And when I mentioned the fact that, you know, you guys hire criminals, oh, we would never do that. We have a very rigorous, you know, and I said, how many pedophiles did you have to fire because the private property that we're on told you had to fire them for being pedophiles?
Right.
And they said, well, that didn't happen. I said, 2. In the last 6 months, you fired 2 known pedophiles that you allowed into a tourist industry around lots and lots of children.
That's a big no-no.
Yeah, very big no-no.
So it's getting to the point where when I get my tax return, I'm just going to tell them to go fuck themselves, and I'm going to have 2 months worth of all of my bills and enough time to find jobs. And at this point, I'm also just saying to myself, fuck it, I'm going to get 2 or 3 part-time jobs and then just pick up any extra shift that I can and still make as much money as I fucking made now, because I figured it all out. I can take $1.40 an hour off of what I make now if I can just work 40 hours a week, and I will make about $2,000 more in a year than I did this year.
Nice.
Sounds
And
like
once
you need
again, I am the only trainer in this position. I lead this fucking kitchen. I am full-time and was scheduled 28 hours this week.
That's not full-time.
Case in point.
Yeah. That's
But
pretty
unfortunately, the laws here in Florida are set up so fucking shitty that they have the right and the ability to act this way, and essentially they could fire me for coming in and sneezing because it's the right to work fucking state.
Yeah.
We are too.
But a lot of places here are so afraid to fire anybody, though, because of lawsuits and shit.
Yeah, we had a guy at
Yeah,
home.
and that's why our kitchen is filled with fucking idiots, because they hire these people and they say the right things in their interview, and then they're just dickhead, jackass pieces of fucking lazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I worked at Home Depot, we had a guy that was just fucking worthless, completely worthless. Just walked around dragging his feet, and they could not fire him because he threatened to play the race card. He was a black gentleman. He threatened to play the race card, so they cut him down to 8 hours.
I think if you use the word gentleman with someone who pulls out the race card, you've overstepped the boundary right there. He's now a piece of shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, he absolutely was. But they were afraid of what he'd do, so they weren't going to fire him. They cut him down to like 8 hours a week, maybe less, maybe 8 hours a pay period. I don't remember. But he stayed working because he didn't have to do shit. So.
All right, he's pretty much getting money for free at that point.
Oh yeah.
The last 3 places I worked were exactly the same. So I'm realizing pretty damn quickly kitchens in Florida are not my kind of place, or at least not in fucking tourist towns. I can't work here.
That's pretty rough.
But I have a physical inability to slack off. Like, you think I'm angry now? You can't imagine how angry I get sitting and watching shit leave my window that should not. The other night, I stepped off the line. They served somebody raw fried chicken.
Oh, nice.
Wow, how does that happen?
Well, we were 25 minutes down on the check, which means, by the way, somebody ordered that fried chicken 40 minutes ago.
Oh, shit.
They still didn't make it at that point. They were just dropping it in the grease and wanted to get it out to shut the managers up. After we asked them when we were 5 minutes down, 10 minutes down, and 15 minutes down, before I went and got a manager.
Oh, nice. So let's kill our customers and just to make management happy.
Well, they didn't kill anybody because as soon as you cut it open, it came back to me. The general manager was furious. He was screaming. It came back to me. Golden brown on the outside, raw on the inside. So I know exactly what they did. They dropped it in the wrong fryer. They dropped it in the 425 fryer.
So they basically flash fried the outside.
Yes, they figured, well, let's put it in the hot one. It'll cook faster. Obviously, don't have enough kitchen experience to understand. No, jackass, you will burn the outside before you cook the inside. That's why we drop it in 325, dickhead.
These are the people that have jobs there.
Look at how fucking hot it is in here. I'm sweating through my goddamn tank top.
Jesus.
Soon I will just do the show fucking nude.
Well, you know, it's not far from what you're doing anyway, so...
So long as YouTube doesn't see my dick, I'm good.
I personally don't want to see your dick either, so you got that.
It's a nice dick, from what I'm told.
I will take your word for it. I don't need visual proof.
What about tactile proof?
No.
Roman War helmet, yeah.
No.
About no kind of proof.
Yeah.
You said you'd accept the testimonial.
I was going to say word of mouth, but that doesn't sound right either, so...
Yeah. Usually sounds like...
All right.
Dude, my brain is baked now, too.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm not here right now. Rambo is checked out.
You're still here, just sort of.
Kind of, sort of.
I'm just trying to delude myself into thinking that, I'm okay.
You're okay, it's just everybody else around you that's not.
Apparently, I'm the defective one.
You're the defective one.
Every time I talk to management about something being wrong in the kitchen, they say, well, are you sure it's not that you have a personal issue with this problem? Maybe we should sit the two of you down and you can talk about what's really wrong. No, what's wrong is when I tell him to make something, he tells me to go fuck myself. That he already made it, and he's not doing it again. Well, I don't have it. I don't have it, and the guest is paying for it. Well, probably not anymore, but the guest still wants it, so we need to give it to him. Well, maybe it's because of the way you're approaching him. All right, so next time I'll go behind the line, get on my knees, blow him, and then ask for it. It's going to
There
take
you go.
just as long as me arguing with him until I go and get you, and you tell him to make it, and he says, yes, massa.
Yeah, that's dude. I wouldn't have lasted as long as you have in that job for sure.
The only reason I do is because I have a son. If I didn't have a fucking kid, I could afford not to worry about it.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's my family's the reason why I put up with working at gas stations for guys that barely paid me under the table.
So again, I mean, you understand, and you would last the same way doing the same shitty job. You would just be just as fucking angry as I am.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
But there are days where I get so close to punching management, right in their smug fucking overpaid faces.
That
I,
would,
I wear a coat, so I'm called a chef.
Did you go to school? No. Do you have 20 years of experience? No. Do you know what you're doing? No. You're not a fucking chef. I wore a
He's a
white coat.
cocksucker
Guess
is what he is.
if you can't answer
will
yes to
vote
at least one of those questions, then you've got a problem.
I wore a white coat in one of my jobs. Somebody called me chef. I would just say, I'm not a fucking chef. I look good, but I'm not a chef. Because that's supposed to be a title of earned, and there are some people that didn't go to school but worked in kitchens. Like if you've worked in an Italian kitchen for the last 45 years and now you run a kitchen, all of the recipes are yours, and you know 50,000 other ways to do this shit, I will call you a chef gladly.
Right.
But
If you've earned it at that point.
I'm not going to call some jackass who's just fucking around in the kitchen, standing around eating his food while he watches the chick that he's trying to bang next because he's fucked up on tequila and doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I'm not going to call that man a chef.
I could go buy a white coat right now and call myself a chef.
Exactly. A white coat does not a chef make.
Well, that's what they show on TV, so that's got to be what a chef is, isn't it?
Just like a strap-on dildo does not a lesbian make.
Yep.
So speaking of women, how you guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing good. Other than I'm about sick and tired of this fucking state.
Come to Florida, it'll be even worse.
Yeah, I
But
think
you
I'll
might be able to smoke soon.
let's go to Florida. I'm getting "Let's Go to Florida" from the background there.
We heard.
Okay.
Mhm.
Was not sure if you heard or not.
That one we heard, yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
kind of
just
hard not to.
Just tell her she really wants to come to Florida. Just tell her that unless you guys come, I'll just start sending you guys random texts of my dick all day long, every day long.
Shut up!
I think you need to go smack her for that one, Jared.
Um,
You don't look at no one's dick but Jared's.
No, I'm sending them to you guys, not her.
Well, she'll see it on Jared's phone. She was like, okay.
Wait, you're gonna get dick pics too.
No, I got blockers, son.
I have my ways.
We'll see. And I'm not on Snapchat, so I don't have to worry about that.
You don't have to be.
And if Jared ever come to me and be like, look what Rambo sent me, I'm going to be like, nope.
So it's like you got a PlayStation. I can send them there too.
Yeah, it's okay.
He's gonna set it up so that's your fucking background when you start your console up. You have to
Shit.
feel.
Well, hey, it's even better. Is all I got to do is figure out what your IP address is, and I can just hack your computers.
Good luck on that one, because we don't use the computers. No.
PlayStation is a computer too,
Not technically, it's a
Has an IP
console,
address.
son.
but it runs the same as a computer does.
Semi-sorta.
If I have an IP address to it, it can be hacked.
Yeah. Do what you will.
I used to work as one of those tech guys that, plug into the website, whatnot, use your IP address to control the computer from remotely.
Nice.
Ah, the things you don't want a psychopath having.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll add that onto the other things I can do. Picking locks, hot wiring cars. I grew up in a
That's,
shitty neighborhood, and my father was a cop, so I knew the underground.
I guess you'd kind of have to at that point.
Yeah. But no, I am getting thoroughly raped for child support, and don't get me wrong, I don't mind paying child support and taking care of my son. It's part of my
You want
job.
fair, but a fair.
But what I make now, I make about $14.28 an hour, I think.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Well, when I worked out with the government years ago, when they first started charging me this amount, I was making almost between 18 and 19.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Well,
I run this kitchen. I don't make near that.
yeah. That sucks.
Yep.
But what they have decided is that they're still going to charge me what they were charging me when I was making $4 an hour more than I am now. And
Yep.
if I decide to go in and have them rework it and refigure it, well, actually, she just started a job today, I think, but she hasn't been working, so to make sure that she can survive, they would raise it. Not giving a shit if I can survive. But yeah, I saw that like my most recent paycheck. Yeah, it was low hours just because of the short month and all that. It's kind of one of our small pay periods. But
Yeah, tell me about it.
I see my check go on my card and it was less than $400, and I got pissed. Just
Oh,
absolutely.
you just reminded me, not to interrupt you with another long drawn out story.
Now go ahead.
I'll keep it short. Somebody broke into my bank account today.
Oh God.
We went to go pay rent, and my account was frozen. Now I pay for a service that will stop anybody from hacking my account, but they do charge me a hefty sum when it happens.
Of course.
So $50 of mine disappears, but the rest of my money is still there. But now we can't pay rent.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to talk to the complex tomorrow. They'll be like, okay, that's fine. You can pay us when you get it, but we're going to charge you an extra $75 for it.
Because of
Of
America.
course.
That's my late fee, $75. But you know what? It's better than, hey, we're going to evict you in 3 days.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
And the bank, the company will, what they're going to do is they're going to talk to the bank and try and help get me some of that money back. But it's usually not going to happen.
Yeah,
If-
because that
if someone
involves
was-
catching the perpetrator and locating some kind of money.
Not even that. If the perpetrator would have got some of the money, they would reimburse me whatever they took. But since they actually didn't get anything this time, because it was one of those stupid things where somebody just, first thing anybody does when they hack your bank account is they just test to see if they can get in.
Mm.
You know, they'll try and take $1 or $2. Why? Because most people wouldn't notice $1 or $2 missing.
yeah, exactly.
Then they bleed you dry if they get away with it. So whoever this was, you know, just tried to get into the account. They got into the account, didn't take anything. But somebody went, I got an email saying, you know, did you authorize this IP address, this user to access your account? No. All right then. Well, we're locking your account down. You cannot use it for a few days. Fuck me. And we're sending you a brand new card.
Oh, fun.
So I can't touch my account till Friday, but I still have money.
That's a good thing. It pays to pay for protection.
Sucks, but yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, we've both been getting raped for money then. How about that?
Yeah,
Mm.
IRS decided to take majority of mine because I can't afford healthcare.
Oh,
Yeah, they took
Obamacare.
They took a good chunk of that too.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to get like 5 or 6, somewhere in there. back, and now I'm only going to be seeing maybe, if I'm lucky, possibly 200.
Well, my big saving grace is I have that big party in April. That's going to pay me a decent amount of money.
There you go. Yeah. I haven't even filed my taxes yet because I know every bit of it's going to back child support, so I'm not in any hurry.
No, that's when you get into a hurry, because then you say, hey, I just spent all this money. Hey, how about now we reassess? Because obviously she doesn't need that money to live right now, does she?
Right.
Yeah.
So let's get off the download. Do you want to play a game?
Yeah, sure.
What about you, Haas? Do you want to play?
I'll just see how this game goes.
All right. Well, you guys haven't? Well, we obviously haven't. But Jared, you got your loot crate, right?
Yes, I did.
Do you have your cards with you?
Yes, I do.
All right. I'm going to explain the rules real quick. That way, Haas hears what we're talking about, and also everybody else knows what we're talking about. This is a fun game I didn't know existed. Apparently, it's viral. What have you? It's called Super Fight. Here are the rules. There are 4 different color cards: white, black, purple, and blue. Separate the black and white cards. Your white cards are your characters, your black cards are your attributes. Player 1 starts by drawing 3 white cards and 3 black cards. You look at them, but don't let anybody else see them. Player 2 does the exact same thing. Each player then chooses 1 white and 1 black card from their hand to create a fighter, and then uses those to fight. Next, both players turn over their cards and reveal their fighters. Each player then draws 1 more random black card off the top of their deck to add to their fighter. Both players then just argue vigorously and plead their case about why their fighter would win. Once the arguing is done, the table votes. So you got to have at least 3 people to play. The third, obviously, Haas being you in this first round, would vote on who is the winner. Whoever the winner is keeps fighting, and then the next person would create a new character. The winner uses the exact same guy over and over and over again until they're beaten.
Right.
The blue and the purple cards. Blue are location, purple are scenarios. You can use them or not use them. You can let people know what they are before the fight, or you can draw them during the fight. That would also be that third player. They decide if and when those 2 cards are being used. So we can do a sample round and then decide if Haas wants to.
Rambo looks like he's sweating more than a whore in church, yo.
Dude, it's fucking 80 degrees in here. It is hot as balls. I'm glowing.
Oh, you're glowing.
Yeah. So you down, Haas? I mean, if you really don't want to, I don't really give a shit. We don't have to. I just was thinking this would be something to get us out of, Depressingville.
I'll be a judge in this little argument battle thing. How's that?
All right. Well, you judge the first one. If you want to get in on the second round, I can draw cards for you and then either tell you what they are after he reveals his or not.
All right.
Or after he picks his, I should say. Some of these are pretty fun, and as FRJ said, you can buy expansion packs.
Yeah,
and
I'm
add
thinking,
to them.
if I can get something I'm going to play on the regular, I might get like the red expansion pack, because the red is apparently the not safe for work expansion pack.
Yeah. Well, and also on the white ones, I found out there's a blank card. That's a wild card. You pick.
Oh, that's what that blank one is.
Yep.
Okay. I thought it was just a card, so I'll throw that in there. Realize that was usable.
Yep. And then again, Haas, as we go through, if you want us to use a location or a scenario, you tell me and I'll draw one for you.
Okay.
These could be fun.
So it's 3 of each, right? And then we choose.
Yep. 3 white, 3 black.
Alright, hold on.
I'm torn because my attributes are really damn good. I just have to decide which one I think would be the best.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm never going to be able to, like...
Oh, real quick, while you guys are setting up for that, Rambo actually had an idea regarding Deathcraft. Before we all get any farther in our building stages, I think we should, all 3 of us, visit everybody's map just to get a spawn point locked in. So that
Oh,
way,
yeah,
when
yeah.
we don't come in, or when we eventually do come in, we don't spawn in the middle of somebody's temple or some shit like that.
Okay, I have I have mine.
Well, what do you think of that idea?
I think it's a good idea. So that way
Maybe.
we're guaranteed spawn points.
Yeah, and that way, like, we just jump in, lay down in bed, wait for nighttime, sleep in it, and then we jump out. That way it's set for each individual who's going to be playing in that map, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Alrighty, I think I have my person and my attribute locked in. I'll tell you the attribute that I was going to use, but decided not to. Can call orbital bombardments.
Ooh, nice.
I think I found something that could be even more fun. So then we draw one more black card.
So we draw a second black card.
Yep, and that one just gets added to the character. So you got 2 black, 1 white.
Okay, do we take the black card from the 3 that we drew, or do we draw another black card? Like
You
all
draw a
friends?
random one from the deck. So you have
Alright.
1 from your hand, 1 from the deck.
Let's go here. All right. Kind of like
got?
mine. All right. So it appears that my fighter is the Iron Giant,
Okay.
and my Iron Giant is armed with a Gatling gun
Okay.
Nice.
and leading a team of trained Velociraptors.
Sweet. Can't
Well-
go wrong here.
I have Ash,
Okay.
Ooh.
and we have to get rid of Chainsaw for this one because Ash has cannons instead of hands.
Oh shit.
Canyons.
Cannons.
No,
Oh,
cannons.
canyons. It sounded like you said canyons. I was just like, what?
And he is using blank as a club. Draw a random character card. Oh, that's funny. So we have Ash with cannons for hands wielding a honey badger club.
Oh shit.
Honey Badger Club.
Honey Badger don't give a fuck.
No.
Do you want to start or should I, Jared? Plead your case?
Go ahead and start.
All right, well, the Iron Giant doesn't stand a fucking chance, and I can tell you why. The only thing that's going to give me any trouble are the Velociraptors. And he's just going to turn those cannons loose on those fucking raptors because, goddammit, why the fuck not? You imagine just blasting through raptors with cannons, hitting the ground, guts everywhere. Meanwhile, all he has to do is get close enough to throw his fucking club at the Iron Giant. The Honey Badger's going to crawl right inside one of the crevices and start tearing all the fucking wiring apart. He's going to rip his servos out. And as you said, Honey Badger don't give a fuck. He's just going to go until the fucking Iron Giant hits the fucking ground. And Ash just going to have fucking blasting the shit out of all the fucking raptors. And when he's finally done, he's going to turn to the camera, break the fourth wall, and just say, groovy.
Mhm.
All right. Fair argument. But you see,
Your turn, Jared.
the Iron Giant, for one, towers over Ash. 2, that Gatling gun is going to be lobbing very large bullets at a very high speed in your general direction. And the team of Velociraptors, being the supposed trained hunters that they are, will
Not to mention carnivorous.
yep, not to mention carnivorous and very intelligent, will flank Ash before he knows what's going on and have him torn to pieces. And the Honey Badger will be nothing but a snack for those Velociraptors. So there's
Yeah, but
no
the Raptors got to get close enough before the Honey Badger gets to the Iron Giant. Because the Iron Giant's going to be too fucking slow to be able to stop the Honey Badger. The Honey Badger's fucking quick as shit.
So are the Raptors. The Raptors are quick as hell too.
Yeah,
So-
but they're going to be going after the guy with the cannons that are actually shooting at them. And besides, an entire army of fucking raptors, one tiny little honey badger versus an entire human being, they're going after meat.
Well, Iron Giant is a very large robot, so he may very well just stomp the honey badger when it gets close enough.
Yeah, but that's a big if.
We need
Yes.
facts. We need facts. No ifs here, people.
No,
No,
fact. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yeah, that's a fact. But again, the trained hunters who are naturally vicious and intelligent, further trained, are going to be able to get to Ash long before he even realizes what's going on. There's no way around that.
But a real quick way to get the honey badger to the Iron Giant is to load him in the can and just launch him over.
I actually kind of like to see that.
That would be interesting.
That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Anything else for me? Any other arguments?
No, I honestly
Come on, Jared. Right now you're kind of losing argument-wise.
How am I losing? It's a giant robot firing a Gatling gun down range with trained velociraptors sneaking up.
Because the honey badger don't give a fuck.
Well, make me believe.
What more is there to believe?
You could bring up, the robot has a targeting system, so no matter what about the Badger and Ash, you could easily target them and blow them away long before they even got close enough to do
But
anything.
that's cheating.
Iron Giant, he's a war machine.
No, I mean you
It's not
telling him what
cheating
to
if
say
it's a
is cheating.
prerequisite. Well,
No,
he can't use that now, obviously, but I'm just saying.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think that far ahead, but yeah, okay.
You've seen the movie, right, Jared?
It's been a long time, but yeah, I have seen the movie.
It sounds to me like you're focused more on Raptors than the Giant. Let's go with the Giant. What's the Giant got? Besides just a Gatling gun. You feel me?
That's enough, though.
Oh, I need to slay all these animals that are roaming around right here.
One jumble of syllables wins it all.
One jumble of syllables.
Klaatu, Veratos, Resifroza.
Resifriza.
Well, now we have the
Sasquatch.
entire army of the dead coming too.
Yeah, okay. But doesn't say anything about the Necronomicon in there, so
They didn't say it wasn't there.
He's
But
got
they
a
also-
point there.
they also didn't say it was.
Hey, I'm playing that. That's him. That's what he's got. He could be carrying it around. Could be Army of Darkness. We don't know.
Hey, it could be the Army of Darkness, Ash.
Well, in that
He
case,
does have cannons for him. No.
in that case,
Yeah, I'm playing.
my
for keeps,
my
though.
Iron Giant isn't just an Iron Giant. He's a fucking Gundam wing and full of all kinds of weapons, and just he'll annihilate you. So fair enough. If we're gonna go on making shit up that these people have.
The judge to decide.
Well,
Because the character of Ash in one movie is actually carrying the Necronomicon. That's the only reason I used it.
see,
True.
one point I would have brought up with Jared would be the fact that the Iron Giant can regenerate it. Well, not really regenerate itself, but put itself back together, meaning that it couldn't have been killed, period.
I don't know, but if that honey badger gets in and starts tearing the servos around his brain up, there's nothing to connect him to his body anymore.
But see, the thing that brought him back together wasn't servos in his brain. It was a program within each and every piece of the machinery to call it back to itself after it's been destroyed.
See,
I never saw the movie.
I didn't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie, so I remember he was voiced by Vin Diesel. If that helps.
Yeah. Yeah, he's voiced by Vin Diesel, so that wins by default, yo. No.
No, if it was voiced by Chuck Norris, it wins by default.
Yeah, true that.
Good point.
So it looks like we're grasping at straws here. Haas, do you want to?
It was a close battle, you guys. I'm just gonna have to say Rambo is gonna take the cake on this one.
All right.
Sorry, Ferge.
Nah,
To be
You're
fair,
doing
you
good with the Raptors. It's just you didn't focus on the main character, in my opinion.
To be fair,
No.
Ferge, you screwed me with JW on Monday.
What happened? I missed that.
I won, and Ferge said no, give it to JW.
No. See, you didn't win because you had Keanu Reeves, not Neo, Keanu Reeves. And even if he's delusional and thinks he's in the Matrix, he's still delusional and not in the Matrix. So, he's gonna get ass fucked no matter what.
I
And it's
picked a
just the
version
actor
of Neo.
Keanu Reeves, huh?
That was the best character I had. I was grasping at straws.
Okay,
I
well,
would have taken the guy in 47 Ronin because that guy was fucking hard. The character he played in 47 Ronin.
3 fighters that I drew were the Iron Giant, Dr. Horrible, and 2 Tribbles. So,
And 2 Tribbles.
I would have gone with the 2 Tribbles. They
Right.
can't lose.
good point. Yeah, because they mass produce like motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I had Mothra, and I don't even know what the hell Kaiju is.
Kaiju from Pacific Rim.
Yeah, that's those
Never
big
saw it.
robot creatures.
No, the
See, that would
Kaiju.
have just been. Either way, I never saw it.
Ah.
So do you want to try your hand, Haas?
Nah, I'm good. I'm kind of preoccupied building Minecraft right now.
Wow.
What do you mean, wow? I'm multitasking.
At least I'm
Leave
paying
me alone.
attention to what I'm doing.
I'm paying attention too. But I can't play 2 games at once. I'm not that talented.
But anyway, so that's Super Fight. I'm having fun with it.
Yeah, it's fun.
But I
That
just
is,
wish I had
it
people to
sounds
play
like it's
with.
a real interesting game. It'd be a lot of fun with more people. Or is it just a 2-player game?
No, you can have as many players as you want, but only 2 people fight at one time. If you have multiple players in the wings, everybody gets together and judges as a group.
Well, if you go on the website, the superfight.com or superfightgame.com, there's rules for other ways to play, like battle royals. There's different ways to play it. So,
I didn't get that far.
yeah, I thought maybe
So-
it'd be a rule card here, but it's not. If you go on the site though and look at the rules, there's a list of there's 2 or 3 different ways to play the game. So,
But so as I said, it's pretty damn cool. And this deck that we have is the Loot Crate exclusive. The only thing I really like out of the entire fucking crate.
yeah, it wasn't that great.
I'm interested to read the book, though. I haven't gotten around to reading the book, but hopefully my horror box is here soon.
It's Haas, have you heard of this book? What's it called? Ready Player One?
Mm-hmm.
No. Can't
Yeah,
say I
it's
have.
supposedly a really good book. It's in the future and all that. I won't read more because Rambo didn't want to spoil it for him, but
No, go ahead. I mean, you say something, that's fine. I mean, you're in the very beginning. It's not going to spoil the whole.
no, I mean I was
fucking
gonna
story.
read the back.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to read the synopsis. I never do. I like to read the book and see what it is and be surprised.
Basically,
something
kind
like
of
this.
have you seen that movie Gamer with
Yes.
Gerard? It's
Yes.
kind of that one where everybody's living in this world, but they're not living just in a virtual world. It's just something that's been created, and
All right, so I'll probably pick that up here today or tomorrow because that sounds pretty cool.
I think the basic premise is the creator dies and created he didn't have any family to leave everything to, his mass fortune, so he created like a scavenger hunt within this game world.
Uh-huh.
And he was like big on 80s pop culture and all that. So
What? Hold on, I'm recording, yo. Jesus Christ.
yeah, damn it.
Yeah.
We'll be done soon now because we're at almost an hour here, so keep it short tonight.
Weird.
We'll have something to play when we do the inevitable break as soon as I can get it loaded up.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna throw a break in there, being it's gonna be a short show, but
No, then I can play it at the end. Either way.
all right. We'll save for the end then. Yeah, I've
Tell me if you can hear anything now.
no.
Did you hear that? Good. I didn't want you to.
Okay.
But you should be able to hear it when we're finally ready to play it.
All right. So yeah, we've decided to take our love of Deathcraft to a whole new level, and
You
not
guys
just all be in one
fucked.
world, but create our own. Yeah, you keep saying that, and I believe it.
JW spent a couple hours, did not get through stage 1.
That's fantastic.
But I can get through stage 1 in about 3 minutes.
Well, that's because you built it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I built it drunk.
You built
What I
some
did-
things drunk.
What I did is...
Did you go
Kinda like
through
when
it
we're-
drunk?
No, I went through it sober to make sure it worked. What I did is I laid out a map.
You do the graph paper thing again?
Yes, but I didn't follow it. You know
course
how
not,
kind of
he's
like...
drunk.
You know, kind of like how we, when I'm underground in the mines, I put all the torches to one side, so I always know whether I'm going down or up.
Right.
I didn't do that, but I did something similar to remind me what I need to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as you know what it is, I guess that's the important part. Because
I
if we
just
knew what
gave
it
you
was,
a
that
hint,
fun.
jackass. So I was giving you guys a hint.
No,
If
no.
you can figure out what it was that I did.
Oh, I got it. I got the hint. You just got to think about it and figure out what it is.
JW did not figure it out.
Is it something easy to figure out, or...
I'm not going to give you that much information.
Well, okay then.
But you know JW. He's the gamer of gamers.
Yes, he is.
And I
Ah.
am almost out of booze.
Uh-oh.
Boo-hoo.
Good.
Well, I can't buy any more, otherwise I would have got some on the way here.
Because somebody stole your account.
No, somebody tried to and locked it up. Anyway, continue on your discussion of Deathcraft.
Yeah, we've decided to create our own worlds. Complete map, all to ourselves, to do whatever we want with, to try and fuck everybody else over. We just basically took Deathcraft to another level, created Death World.
But what
Yeah.
sparked it?
What's that?
What sparked this?
I'm trying to
Probably
remember.
the fact that it was hard for everyone to be online at the same time.
With the update, they gave the PlayStation Adventure Mode,
That's right, the adventure mode.
where it is impossible to break or lay any bricks.
I think you can. Can't you lay them if it's like something you have in a chest?
Yeah, if it's found in a chest or something, then they can lay them.
No, you can use it. I don't think you can lay bricks.
Huh. I'll have to play with that. But yeah, that basically is perfect for what we're doing, because now we can send people through and they can't modify it in any way, shape, or form.
The only thing that makes that a little difficult is if you have to repair or reset anything. Then you have to go in on your own time and create it and refix it. But also, in the past, I own the Deathcraft 2 server.
Right.
So if you need to go on and fix something and I'm not around, you can't. This way we have complete and utter control over our little world.
Exactly. We can go in at our leisure and fix and modify whatever we need to.
Yep.
So far, I only have one thing that needs to be reset, and I can do it while you're in the grid.
Oh, nice. So yeah, we're looking forward to how that. I don't think Haas and I have anything. I have like the outline done of mine.
How big
Wow.
was that outline of your castle?
Big enough. 100
remember what
blocks.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
100 blocks, I think.
do you remember what mine was for stage 1?
I can't
Oh,
remember off the top of my head, no.
100 by 100.
100 by 100.
Nice, yeah, that's going to be fun.
Then I sent you a Snapchat of looking out of the window from another portion of my maze, and what did you see?
More shit that's going to cause problems.
Like, describe what you saw.
I saw...
A penis.
No, not
No,
quite.
that's stage 5.
Basically,
Not there yet.
the second snapshot I saw was stage 1 and stage 2, which looks like it's kind of offset. It's not. You're not building like straight up. It looks like you were last time.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it looks
There's
like
not enough, because each one of my stages is a completely different shape.
yeah.
I had to do it completely differently.
And you have mentioned that you're now experimenting with ice, which that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I found some fun stuff I can do with ice.
Can't wait, because ice sucks.
Yes, it does, and you guys are gonna hate me for it. Running, jumping, climbing trees, and slipping on ice everywhere you go.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck all that.
That sounds awesome. Not really. But you know, it'll be fun at least.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not
Not
100%
most difficult
sure
stage.
what I'm going to do. I know I'm really good at doing towers that nobody ever does.
Well, and again, what did we say before? If anyone wants to get involved in Deathcraft, just hit one of us up on the PlayStation Network. I'm Punch Drunk Rambo. What are you guys?
JMills14.
Ninja2187.
So any one of us will be happy to
Hit us
include.
up. Hit us up. We'll get you involved, and then you can create your own world and add it to ours.
We're always looking for more people to torture.
But here's also the big difference between this maze that I'm creating now and other ones that I've done. I want multiple people to run it at the same time.
Ah, okay.
I've set it up so that everyone could have a different experience. You know, and you know I'm very good at, you do something in one area and it affects something 3 floors away.
Yeah, you've mastered that.
There are still things that you can do in stage 1 that will affect what happens in stage 6.
Oh, good. 'Cause-
That doesn't necessarily mean flip every switch, because you might be closing doors later on.
Yeah, because we did that last time, and we had to find our. We all found our way to the top,
Yes, you did.
which was the wrong way to go.
Sure was. You did 3 extra floors of crap you never needed to do.
Yep,
Yep.
pretty much. All because we didn't flip the right switch and open the entrance to the bottom, which the bottom sucked just as much. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
the farthest I made it was right at the beginning of hell.
Yeah, hell was a bitch.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, I never made it that far.
I intend to take this one to hell as well. Enjoy.
Fuck.
And
well,
with a completely flat world, it's going to be real easy for me to find the exit portal.
that's true. That's a very good point.
I think I'm going to make that stage 4 or 5. I haven't decided yet. Probably 4. If 3 is going to be ice, 4 should be hell.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what would really piss you off?
What?
You know you can see through ice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What if at the very beginning of stage 3 you can see the portal leading to stage 5? I think I'm going to have to do that now.
Well, and the thing is, because I watched the Achievement Hunters, they did a Let's Play called Ice Cube, and it was basically this just mass. I don't remember how big it was, but it took 7 of them working on it for weeks to finally fill it in. It was a giant ice cube, and they went through and they hit chests, and there were pitfalls that you couldn't see because once you start digging in the ice, you can still see through it, but it gets really dark and hard to see fucking anything. Everything starts looking exactly the same.
Well, that's the problem I'm dealing with right now, is trying to find a way to light this.
Yeah, because you can't start putting torches down because
So
you
It's
get-
not nice, yeah.
the next thing I gotta do is figure out how far away I have to place a torch in order for it not to melt the ice. Then just put everything on the outside.
yeah, I'm not sure what the distance is.
So I gotta play with that. I gotta figure all that shit out. What I
Well,
really love is every once in a while I put a window to the outside world just to give you fucking hope.
yeah, good
Like
old hope.
there's one place where the sun sets right behind a village.
Nice.
And you can look out at this window and you can see the sun setting behind the fucking village.
Nice.
And then everything changes.
That always
Yeah.
makes it interesting when shit just fucking yeah.
Yeah, I'm loving these solar panels, guys.
Oh yeah, you said you're messing with those.
Oh my god, I am having so much fucking fun.
Haas, weren't you having trouble figuring out how to use the hoppers properly?
Yeah, trying to get the hoppers. Well, I know how to get them to work. I just can't get them to work in the way that I want them to, which is to automatically refill droppers and dispensers and shit without me having to physically go to each one and drop them in.
Hook up.
There's a way that you can actually make a sorting machine on and it works on the PlayStation version.
No, honestly,
just
if
haven't
you, if you
figured
want to
out.
refill it, this is something that I'm using. Hook up a solar panel to it. If you're only expecting people to hit that dispenser once or twice every time they run through, you can extend the life of that dispenser without ever having to go through. Is if you fill the hopper and you do what you got to do, but hook a solar panel to it. So what it does is just drops the item down into wherever it needs to go.
No, what
Every
I'm
time the
saying
sun
is like
sets.
as far as a refill point, like, because I've seen videos done where this guy, he walks into a single hole in the ground, which is a hopper. He drops a multitude of different items in that thing, and then through a system of hoppers underneath it, it actually puts, like, say you're dropping gold, diamond, and fucking steel, right? Or iron,
Mhm.
whatever. If you drop them all in this one hole, it'll put them into adjacent chests accordingly. Like the
Oh.
iron will go with the iron, the gold will go with the gold, and the
Yeah, I don't
so
know how
on
to
and
do
so
that.
forth.
That's interesting.
I'm trying to figure out how to not to melt my fucking ice temple.
Because that way, like, all I'd have to do is just have a refill point at the top of the spot, dump it all in, and then just run all the feeders accordingly, you know?
Yeah.
But the
Yeah, I have
problem
no
is
idea how to do
figuring
that.
out how to get that to work.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it done, and the guy claimed it was on PlayStation. It looked like it was on PlayStation.
Guess just got to watch a video and see what happens. Just test
Well, the
out.
thing is, he doesn't show how it's built. He just shows the creation.
Ah, what a bitch.
Yeah. Because like he's like you see a far view of just the basic creation, and then it shows what it does. He like drops in a bunch of shit in there. Then he like beforehand he shows you that the chests are all empty, and then they're not signs. They use the item frames, and then they put whatever item goes in that chest above that, in in an item frame. And
Gotcha.
then he goes up, dumps all the shit into the top, then goes back down, and then he goes into each chest and shows how, even though it was all dumped in one hole, it all spread out to where it was supposed to go.
That's pretty damn cool.
It's something to do with the redstone comparators.
I haven't figured those out yet. I've tried.
Those are fucking hard as hell to understand, dude. I've been trying my damnedest to get those to work proper.
Mhm.
Like, the best I can do is you throw like 3 full stacks of something in a chest to open up the door.
Yeah, no idea.
And each item has its own power signature. So some items will be like you'll only need like 2 or 3 of them, while others you'll need a couple stacks of them to power enough. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
to
I'm
create
having
enough power.
I'm having fun with trap chests and shit like that right now.
Oh, trap chest. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to work trap chests into mine. 'Cause
The
those are-
trap, and I'll tell you, the trap chest creates a very small amount of redstone power.
Yeah, I can tell you guys this: there is no
Well, if you-
explosive traps in mine.
I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, that's just too much bullshit to deal with.
The trap chest, easiest way to use it. Hollow out the ground underneath it, put one piece of redstone, the very next place put a repeater.
Mm-hmm.
And then move the redstone and attach whatever the hell you want it to do. Whatever you want that redstone thing to fucking do, just do it.
Huh.
But I've been experimenting with pulsing.
Yes, that is useful.
I figured out some fucked up ways to pulse.
That sounds.
Oh, trust me, I have too. One of the traps I have makes you actually pay attention to your surroundings in order to get through it. That's all I'm going to say.
Mine's not a trap. Mine's just a stage.
Now
Have fun.
Are you focusing more on the traps or just the find your way through type of thing?
Mine's find your
every-
way through with traps. That's the way I'm building mine. But mine's
Every
also
single
going to
one
be
of
puzzle oriented as well.
Every single one of my stages is different. Some are puzzle oriented, some are mob oriented, some are trap oriented, some are all three oriented.
Oh, nice.
But every stage gets more difficult as you go through.
Yeah.
And my starting point has a bed, so you can sleep in it. That way, guess what? When you die, because you will, you can go back and start again. And then eventually you'll start realizing the pattern, you'll start memorizing the traps, and you'll be able to move forward farther and farther.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody about it, and they're like, why don't you put checkpoints in it? And I was like, because that would defeat the purpose. They'd get through it a lot quicker if there were checkpoints where they die, they have a chance to save their progress inside the temple. You know, they can spawn right back there in that spot and then fucking continue on. That kind of takes some fun out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to get through it in one solid run.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Oh, I managed to get through it in 3,462 runs. No.
Well, I mean,
you got to do it in one.
maybe. No, I mean, maybe. You could do it in 3,462 runs. The problem is every single run starts at the very, very beginning.
Yeah.
So the last one was all at once.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. All
It's an
right.
achievement.
Well, yep.
I have my living quarters built now.
So I want to play some Destiny. Do we want to set our checkpoints in Minecraft first and then move to Destiny, or we just want to pick bucket, do that a little bit later on Destiny?
I don't care.
It doesn't matter to me.
We can do that later.
Okie dokie.
All right. Well, guess that means we're wrapping it up since we've talked about Deathcraft again.
Yeah.
But hey, it's going to be an even. Deathcraft just keeps evolving at this point.
You guys got to get in on it. I'm telling you, this is,
Yeah, you're missing out. It's a lot of fun.
and especially just building and having the craziest fucking ideas. And again, trust me, it doesn't take long to pick it up. You know, we started talking about it less than a year ago. Was the first time that I did it, and I had a blast. I had some crazy fucking
We'll put it
traps.
this
Every
way.
time
Rambo was new to the game, period. And within a month, he was able to figure out how to wire his own traps and build his own temples and shit like that. So it's real easy to get the grip and shit. And before
And
you know it,
it's-
you'll be building all kinds of crazy things.
And it's so much fucking fun when you're building this shit and you're going, oh, they're never going to get past this. And then they get past it and you have to find and figure out something even more fucking diabolical.
Yeah, you gotta rethink it and try and figure out, okay, how do they get past this, and what can I do to make sure that they die horribly at least once?
Before
Yeah,
they figure out getting past this spot.
Everything is solvable. They just may die along the way.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for this week then.
Oh,
I
Thank
wonder
you.
if the beacon will melt ice.
I don't know.
Because that gives off light.
It does.
What if I just do 4 beacons at the corner of each of the... maybe we'll see.
We'll figure it out. Alright. Well, thank you for being with us again this week. We missed last week. We're going to try not to miss weeks as often as possible.
Yeah.
Shit gets in the
Sometimes
way.
it can't be helped.
Yeah, shit just gets in the way. Life gets in the way.
happens.
Yep, life happens. But we thank you all for listening, and we hope you continue to listen. We know you will, because why wouldn't you want to listen to us?
Can I play something?
Yes, you said you wanted to play something. Go right ahead, sir.
It's not working. Hold on.
Warning. The hosts of Little Punch Drunk are proud to present you a show like any other. With that in mind, if you listen to the show, there are no way responsible for any and all side effects that may include insomnia, paranoia, dizziness, lightheadedness, hysteria, acid reflux, heartburn, diarrhea, constipation, narcolepsy, epilepsy, infidelity, gluten, insanity, senility, mental instability, sterility, or any other illity. We are also not responsible for any dryness, redness, sensitivity to light or sound, nightmares, daymares, spontaneous combustion, macular conception, loss of sight, taste, or inhibitions, telekinesis, paralysis. Nor will they take credit for any loss of faith, life, limbs, clothing, dignity, or morals, demonic possession, or sudden change of sexual orientation, ejaculation, or total loss of hearing. You should not indulge in Little Punch Drunk if you are pregnant or may become pregnant, breastfeeding, taking any mind-altering medication, or have any heart conditions. If you are experiencing itching, rashes, nausea, blindness, deafness, or loss of sexual appetite, please stop your intake of Little Punch Drunk and call your physician immediately. For the rest of you, thanks for not pussying out, and enjoy the show.
It's time to crack open a cold one, because this is a Little Punch Drunk. And I am, of course, your host, Rambo. Yeah, I did it. Seeing as how we are now embarking
Why
on a
are we
brand
listening to your fucking intro?
new show. Now, that's not to say we're not still going to have your favorite segments like Most of Florida and The Adventures of Naked Man. That just means I'm going to be shaking things up a little bit by giving you a plethora of different interviews and guest hosts. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, how am I going to get on a Little Punch Drunk? It's easier than you think. If you're the host of a podcast or any other kind of internet entertainment venue, or hell, if you're in the Orlando area and you're an artist or you have a band of your own, or just something you need to plug and promote, it's pretty simple. Just email a littlepunchdrunk@gmail.com. Leave me your name, your information, and I'll get right back to you. For the rest of you, you can just tune in every Monday night at 9 p.m. at www.littlepunchdrunk.com. Can't catch the show live? You can always catch it on the website. We're also on Stitcher and iTunes. You can also call the show at 44994-ALPD. And as always, if you like what you hear, tell your friends. If you hated it, tell your enemies. It's all the same to me. Rock on. And that fulfills your requirement for the week of playing another PodGod promo.
That's true. Thank you for that, sir.
Sorry, I never get to use that one. And I've been listening to a bunch of PodGods lately, and nobody's been using it.
Well, now it's been used.
Did remind me of something I want to throw out real quick before we go. I did talk to the lead singer for the Dirty Machines, the band that I mentioned last time we were on,
Yep.
and they are absolutely willing to cut us a promo for our show, our intro music. So I just got to let them know what we want, They're going to be in the studio middle of March, he said, and they'll either give us instrumentals or just they'll do instruments and vocals, whatever we want. So we got to talk about that and figure out what we want to do.
Beg and see if they'll help me too, goddammit.
I will. You said you wanted to hear what they sound like first, so.
Yep.
But yeah, they're really cool guys. So we're probably going to go see them again this next weekend at the House of Blues.
Cool.
So
Nice.
yeah, so that's it then. That'll do it for this week. It's FRJ signing out.
I'm saying if it itches, scratch it.
The angry vagrant saying, "I'll sleep in your bed."
Fuck you.
Ramble on, guys. And recording is done. Oh, we didn't mention the passing of Mr. Nimoy.
Yeah.
That's okay though. The world knows that they lost somebody great.
Oh, I saw an image today that was just fucking heartbroken. It was, I can't remember their names, but it was Kirk and his 3 advisors. Nimoy was one of them.
Yeah.
See,
Scotty
the first
and
yeah.
Bones.
The next, it's just Kirk. He's the only one left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that too.
And then when he's gone, it's going to be a picture of all 4 of them, and then it's going to pan down, and you're going to see another picture, and it's just going to be a toupee.
Just a triple sitting there.
Right.
No, the first one that I saw that day was that image from The Simpsons that I put up, and
Yeah.
with that line, my work here is done. I'm like, oh God. It's very fitting. You guys saw his last tweet, right?
Yeah.
God, I don't have it up right now, but
I can't. My phone is dead. And my charger's on the bike.
no, it is basically saying, basically just live your life. Everything's can be saved in memories, and it was very fitting to what had just happened and all that. So
Basically, it was his goodbye. Like, I'm not going to be forever. Remember me, and I will be.
exactly, that's basically what it was. Yeah,
That was the gist of what he was saying.
yeah,
That's
very
crazy.
cool. Very sad thing though. I didn't realize he's been fighting that disease for quite a while.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
he was an avid smoker.
Yeah, that's what
about
he had
smoking
to do. So.
30 years ago, but the damage was done.
Yeah, well, my grandpa too. He hadn't smoked in like 30 years, and he developed that cancer in his cheek just because of everything that had gone on. So everything that he'd done. So it'll catch up to you eventually, or it can anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go hop on Destiny and start killing shit, and we're going to figure out the best way to get me 40 more Ascendant cards tonight.
All right, I'll jump in with you guys.
All right. I don't see that happening, but yeah, we'll give it our best.
Hey, positive attitude, prick.
All
All right, guys.
right.
See you in a sec.
Later.